Welcome back to Aionios Plays Stardew Valley Expanded. Nope, that is the wrong game. Welcome back to Aionios Plays Xenoblade Chronicles 3. On the last episode, we did a lot of soul searching and question answering in the city. We learned a lot about everything, about the nature of life, why Mobius is making us fight. Go watch the last episode. It's full of story and cutscenes, even though I got interrupted a lot. On this episode, as you can tell, we're not in the city. We're not anywhere near the city. We're back where we started this entire adventure. Colony 9. As promised, we are going to begin all of the cutscenes. And by cutscenes, I do mean side quests. Oh, my brain is everywhere today. Yeah, you can see that bit of gossip out in the distance. There's going to be lots of gossip, there's going to be lots of talking, there's going to be lots of side quests, and there isn't going to be any story for a long while. So let's just jump straight into this gossip. What is the word in Colony 9? Haven't seen Kite and the others around these past few days. Didn't you hear? They got into a war of words with Zeon and stormed out of the colony. Kite's been having issues with how Zeon's been doing things for a while now. He may very well not come back. Oh, that's not good. We can't have that. Kite is like the mascot of Colony 9.
It's pretty serious.
It is serious. Oh, and Zeon. We should talk to Zeon. What's going on with Kite? If you're ever in trouble, just get in contact, okay? I'll help you out if I can. Cheers, Zeon, but I get the feeling we're going to end up calling you at some pretty strange times. Oh, I don't mind. I'd rather that than carry the regret of not being able to do something if I could. The guilt I feel about Mwamba. No, never again. Man, we're actually talking about that. It's been a while since we've thought about Mwamba. So many other things have been happening. Is there anyone else that we need to talk to? Because, I'm probably the plan for these upcoming episodes is to just go colony by colony and take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. So I'm just going to go around, get every discussion topic out of the way, and then talk about those discussion topics. And then if there are side quests, we can dedicate our time and efforts into doing them. And then we'll just go, probably the plan is per region. So Colony 9, then Colony Gamma, and then down to Fornus, where it's going to be 4 and 30. And then the other ones with like Tau and Lambda. These Greek letters, I can never keep them straight. They get so confusing. I know that theoretically the textbook tells you how to raise a crop field, but yeah, I know. It doesn't assume you'll actually do it. I mean, there's only 2 sparking pages dedicated to the thing. Right, they have like the soldier's guidebook. Lenny! I should definitely talk to people. So that was a lost number soldier that Marlin found, was it? Oh yes! The one quest that we did for Lenny where we had to go out and look at some clothes that were abandoned just in case they might be useful for supply. They were lost numbers. And now we actually know what a lost number is. It's the city's defense force. If that's the case, then the key he found might work in this city place, huh? Could open a warehouse, or maybe it's just the key to their room. Huh. Soldiers in the cities get their own rooms without locking doors. Seriously. Or with locking doors. Yeah, I suppose that would be something new to them. Privacy. You don't have that in the Colony 9 barracks. That's pretty cool. I'd love to go and see what that's like sometime. Yeah, eventually. We just might. So I'm pretty sure that is all the gossip in the immediate Colony 9 area. You know what? I'll talk to Lorea because she's right here. Camilla's really something. When her shift for the commissary is over, she goes out and helps in the fields. I asked her if she was getting tired. No, she said. She loved every minute of it. Seems like the only thing on her mind right now are potatoes and fox. It's pretty cool that she's found some passions in life. I hope I can too. Lorea has more to say. One of these days, I am going to talk to all of these people. And I'll, like, super cut that up and show you guys the interesting things. But, I might do that, like, at the end of You know what? I do want to do that because of the affinity, and that will be helpful in the long run. So I am going to... Here's the plan I've just thought of in this second. I'm going to do that after I've decided that all of the side quests are done. So once we're done with all the side quests in 9, I'll talk to all the people. You can see if there's any interesting things, and then that'll be the plan for how we're going to do that.
Better make sure we're well rested.
But we need to discuss all of these topics, and look at that. One of them has a quest, so let's talk about the quest book. That's a different thing that we have to work through. The textbook.
Could you all come round for a second?
Oi, Tyon, you've been keeping up with your Agnes textbook reading, right? Isn't that a bit pointless now? I mean, since we're all on the same side and all that? Well, technically, it's not as useless as you may think, Uni. Before we became Ouroboros, I believed implicitly that every word in there was correct and accurate. That's very much not the case because of, the Ouroboros thing, the city thing, the queen thing, being fake and all that. So it's probably more incorrect than correct now that we think about things. Either way, I mean, like, I thought that if we practiced what it taught, everything would be fantastic. It would be beneficial to the colony and to the queen, but right now, all I know is, as language, it has escaped me. Let's hope that doesn't happen often. Now I know, as do we all, that it was no more than a Mobius deception. Right, so why waste any more time on it? Because if you think about it, the textbooks contain information advantageous to the Mobius. Do you see what I'm saying? If I can reverse engineer and analyze this advantageous information, I can find out about their real goals and intentions. Whoa, so you're reading them to, like, learn more about your enemy. It's common battlefield tactics, Uni, know thy enemy and all that. I mean, it makes sense if you think about it. If the Mobius are like, you only need 2 pages dedicated to farming, that means they won't need farming, or it would be helpful to them. If they have their own food, they won't need to fight. Or if they can grow their own food, they won't be reliant on the castle's supplies, thus further indebting themselves to Mobius. That's the plan I have. I have reverse engineered that knowledge in my brain, Uni, because I am a very smart man. Information forms the basis of strategy. That's elementary tactician know-how. But it's also not like everything in there is backwards nonsense either, though. Consider the case for Colony 9's fields, for instance. It may be only 2 pages of information, but it's solid information. So we can't blindly trust what we read. We have to sort through the information and make our own minds up. I'm glad you're so quick on the uptake, Uni. As expected from my Ouroboros partner. Either way, moving on, we have to talk about Kite.
Let's lay out the facts.
Automatically pull out Zeon, please. Oh, thank you. He was just over by the canteen, so he probably just walked over now that we were, like, talking about Kite. He left the Colony 9 with a few soldiers. Getting straight to the point, Zeon. What's the little dive thinking he's doing? Why would he? Agnes' military activity was confirmed near Milik Meadows. Opinion was divided over how to deal with it. The vast majority of us didn't want to fight because we don't have to, but Kite was like, we need blood. We need blood. Let them bleed. And then he went off and, he's doing that. You're saying he's heading there right now? Yep, as we speak. Surely even he doesn't think he can wreck an entire colony with so few people. Well, supposedly he has some kind of sabotage-worthy plan. The Agnes colony is advanced, yes, but the scouts are reporting that they seem to be retreating from something. That's what Kite and I judge to be the case anyway. That's why he... Now people are unsure whether to ally ourselves with the colony that has the Agnian army on the run. I've told the scouts to look for Kite as well. Problem is, he seems to have gone to ground somewhere. No one can find hide nor hair of him. I don't know which colony this is, but the only ones fighting the war now are the ones allied with the castle. Meaning colonies run by Mobius. What's your plan, Zeon? I need to find Kite before he puts himself in danger, or any of his soldiers' lives in danger. We need literally all the hands on deck that we can. The gardens and the farm. We need people to, hoe the fields. I need your guys' help, as always. Of course, with Colony 9, it's a personnel issue, and if it's not a personnel issue, it's a supplies issue like the food. Because this is Colony 9, after all. They can only ask for so many things that they need help with. Ask for help so often. Language. I mean, yeah, but what are we meant to do if we don't know where he is? Kite has plenty of friends among the soldiers of Colony 9. If we ask around, we might turn something up. Speaking of, Fox still remain in Colony. What, he didn't go along with the others? He's staying for Camilla. He might know where they went. Good thinking. Thanks for that, Uni, that ringing endorsement. I do have thoughts, and sometimes they are good. We'll probably find him at the canteen. That's where we are right now, and where Camilla frequents her meals. They're always mooching around there. Let's go and talk to him then. Oh, very well. For Colony 9. Our first side quest of the day. We're not going to talk about Colony 11 because we're not in Colony 11. There's going to be, you know, a time and a place. Oh, they're right over there. Oh, so many people. Fox. What do you say? You want to know where Kite might be going? There's a cave near the old Huranis Folk? No. The Furanis Hulk out at Millick Meadows. We've stored supplies in there, so it could be used as a hideout in emergency. He could be in there. I'll send the coordinates to your iris. I know exactly what cave you're talking about. We'll head over there post-haste. It is, as they said, right around the Furanis Hulk. And this is the cave that we never explored. But we can just go... We can go over there right away. It will be not but a moment and a hop, skip, and a jump, and here we are. This is the cave. We never went inside this particular cave the first time through because, honestly, it's because I didn't even register that it was here. Wraith's Void. What an ominous sounding name. Let's go this way. I'm pretty sure... Oh yeah, there he is. He's right in here. Found them. It's super easy to track these people down. The power of the iris. Is Kite here? We want to talk to him. Kite? Nope, not here. Sorry, but I can't say any more to Colony 9 outsiders. Oh, is that so? Oh, we need Zeon. Right. I remember. I was just paused for a second, like, what do I do?
You need my help.
I do. Flash your commander authority. Get these grunts to move out of the way, Zeon. We demand it. Commander? Is Kite in there? I need to speak with him. Urgently. Post-haste. Godspeed. Let me speak to him. I need a word with that boy. Yep, this way. He's just further down the cave. Kite. Oh. What are you doing here? Planning on paying any other colonies a visit? I know this is a long-standing tradition for you. The friendly army is still fighting those Agnes guys. They need our help. Colony 9 will be fine as long as you're around. So you're not going back. I thought you wanted to be the big shot commander. We need results. We need to know that we can survive using our own methods. Our methods include farming. We need to go back to the colony and farm, not fight, Kite. You guys are all about empty lip service. It's robbery robbed out there. Press X to doubt. I really don't think that that's the way to do things. What do you change by repeating the same thing over and over again? That's the definition of insanity, folks. Switching between robber and robbed. It doesn't make sense to aim to just survive this particular moment. It won't fix the root of the problem. But that's how we've always lived, and that's the crux of the issue. That's how Mobius wanted us to live. You don't understand us, Noah. You really think your hollow gestures are gonna fix Colony 9? You're right. Which is why you need to help us change things. What? I can't do this alone, Kite. I need your advice and your help and your support. That's not fair. It's not like you ever listen to anything I say. Of course I listen to what you say. We do it all the time. Sometimes I disregard your advice because it's, blood, rather than, garden. And that's the kind of mentality that we need. So focus on the potatoes and not the fighting. What is this? Are we being attacked? What's going on? Kite, the Agnes army's here, and they're kind of attacking. Luckily, we're in a cave, so it's like a kind of choke point. But yeah, they're still attacking. Why now? Sparks and ashes. Engage the enemy. Play the song. You lot. We're from Colony 9 too. Yeah, obviously we're going to pitch in. Thank us later. That's what we do. We literally help people, no matter how much of an asshole they are. Let's go. Oh my gosh, 4 Agnians. I'm so terrified. I'm really not. Who do we have? We have a soldier, a vanguard, a soldier, someone using Prideful Call, a vanguard, more soldiers. It's just, you know, bog basic standard enemies. Kite and his group is in here. We've got everyone. It's not going to take anywhere near the amount of time you might expect. So, either way, I'm just gonna jump ahead until the fight's done. It's an inconsequential fight compared to some of our other opponents. Easy as cake. Literally took an extra 20 seconds. Ah! Stop this at once. We're not going to kill them. What are you doing? There's no need to kill anyone, as I just said. Gone. Get the snuff out of here. Only one escaped. Go back to your colony and deliver this message. If we don't kill them, they're only going to come back here, and we'll beat them down again and again. Then you'd best be someplace else, innit? Oh no! More people! Whatever will we do? This time they're from Keves. That sound. Was that? Hey! You might need to hold on, cautious. Listen, we're from Colony 9. Why were these Agnians still standing? Oh, put that gun down. You have... Oh, wow. That's a powerful gun. Why? Colony 9, you're the ones that betrayed the castle. Oh, no. They're rogue, technically. Well, I mean, they're not rogue because they're still in support of the castle. But I mean, like, spread the word. The queen is literally fake. We need to, like, you know, start introducing that truth to people. Oh, Lance is all about whacking people with his stick. They're from Keves. Can we really fight our own soldiers? Well, as you yourself said, Kite, it's rob or be robbed. And right now, they're the ones doing the robbing. So, we're going to have to fight. And this is against, you know, what, like 2 extra enemies? Keves blocker, sniper, blocker, blocker. Oh, I saw a rescuer. Oh, it's because of the thing. Can we... Fine, they taunted us. It's whatever. We'll kill this particular blocker and then go after the rescuer. 6 enemies, literally no concern. Yeah, go after the rescuer. As always, my advice, go after the rescuers first and then just take down everyone else. No problem whatsoever. We've got everyone in their Ouroboros forums and, you know, we'll be fine. No concern whatsoever, even though Lance is dead right now. We're just gonna skip ahead. There's no reason to force you guys to watch this nonsensical, inconsequential fight. And that's everyone. And I think Noah got, like, the Gray's sniper class. Oh, we get to send them off, because that is what we do. Now everyone's against us, and it's all your fault. Haven't we already determined that it's not us to blame? Well, I mean... Technically, it's Guernica's fault, not ours, but how can we survive like this? By growing potatoes, Kite. It's all about the potatoes. That's why we need you so much, Kite. What? Otherwise our forces will take a hit. Kite, you know I'll go anywhere with you. So will you at least listen to what Zeon has to say? You must be curious. Agonizing over it all is a waste of time. Just listen for 5 ticks and make up your mind then. Whatever happened to those failed fields of yours anyway? The results aren't great, I admit. It takes time and patience to find crops suitable for the soil. I thought today would be a failure too. Challenging the unknown isn't easy. That's why I was so resistant. You don't understand us. But I do understand you, Kite. What? When things fall apart, I take full responsibility. So there has to be someone to replace me as the person who supports everyone. And that's me. Colony 9 must feel the same way. Will you support me? Will you help me support them? Together? You're the only person I can ask, Kite. Kite. 5 ticks are up. I'll help until we find a better alternative to your plan. I bear responsibility too as future commander. Very well. Thank you, Kite. Better get back to the colony then. It's settled. For now, at the very least. Alright, let's get back to Colony 9. I suppose that was a technically successful quest. For Colony 9.
I see some relations have changed.
Oh, there's enemies. Can we... No, I don't want to fight anything. Area map, please. Go into that quickly. Yep, there's another quest. As always, quests will unlock other quests, and, they'll unlock more quests, and that's more for us to do. But we have to... Where is it? Oh, Kite, of course. We should talk to Kite. Hey, don't you dare eat those potatoes. Whoa, dude, no need to yell at us. No one's gonna steal your spuds. Now you're making it sound like I'm being stingy. I'm just worried, because a lot of folks are getting ill eating stuff, and that's not in the manual. You think those potatoes are the issue? Probably. I've taken to calling them imitators. You know, like emetic? I'm not familiar with that word. Flash up the definition, future me. Ugh, it's less funny when I explain. Anyway, I've been warning everyone, so I thought it best to give you a heads up as well. Well, that does seem unpleasant. There are other problems besides those. Of course there are. You're better off talking to the others directly. Sorry, I wish we had better news for you. If we could at least learn how to cultivate the fields properly. Oh, this is a hero quest. Reasons to evolve. Right.
Food shortages. Sounds pretty grim.
Oh,
They've been worn
hold on.
down mentally and physically. We have to act now. This smell.
It's rotten potatoes, Zeon. Kite has knowledge. I feel for the poor snuffers that ate them imitators, but on the other hand, think about its potential as a weapon. If Agnes ever tried to raid us for food. Oh, how vicious. Right. Okay, I should talk about the fact that this is a hero quest.
Time to eat then, no?
No, we have to solve the issue about the potatoes, Zeon. Focus. There are ways, I don't think it's a spoiler to say.
I just wanted to say, you're doing a pretty good job, all in all.
Rare for you to be cheering me up. Makes it all the more precious.
You going to interrupt? Is this going to be a repeat of last episode where you interrupt me? There are ways to upgrade your heroes. Right now they're at level 10, I believe. There is a way to get them up to level 20. And that is a second hero quest surrounding every hero. So every hero has like a hero quest to get them in the party, and then a secondary hero quest to upgrade them. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this is Zeon's hero quest. My insides, ugh, we're gonna do more gossip to proceed with this quest. Oh, not you too. I told you not to eat those stupid spuds. More info about the fields. It seems like the fields are, not having a good go of it, and the people are even having a worse go of it. So much for Zeon's little experiment. What got hold of him? Thinking we could grow our own food. Wouldn't we all have been growing our own food ages ago if it was really that simple? Not unless Mobius didn't want you to be able to have self-sufficiency in that particular case. Oh boy. Alright, one last bit. Oh, is this their field? Have we seen this before? Well, it's right here, and it looks like it's full of weeds. You might have to de-weed things. So with the fields, we'll be able to easily harvest our own food if we take care of them properly, right? Like I said, de-weed the thing. It's not going so great right now. We're going to be in trouble if it carries on like this. Well, that is all of the knowledge about the fields.
Interesting news.
Interesting news. I had a thought. And the thought has returned. I'm thinking, unless there is, like, extremely important quests, I think maximum we should do 2 episodes of Colony. Because I don't want to... I don't want things to work out in a way that I like front load all of the side quests in a chapter. So I'm thinking maybe, like, depending on how long things take, I'll do maybe 1 to 2 episodes per colony to get as much done as we can. And then I might do a little bit of story and then go back for more side quests. I'd really have to see how things turn out, but I'm thinking definitely no more than 2 side quests a colony. Oh, at least this one doesn't give us a quest.
Could you all come round for a second?
Oh, because it's already a part of one. Never mind. I've been wondering, how's the Colony 9 farming initiative getting along now? Well, we've been tilling the fields and planting seeds, but they just won't grow. Even when it looks promising, batch fails. Even with glitter radishes, those were in the manual. No luck whatsoever. I wish I could simply ask those radishes what the problem is. Our man's gotta be pretty desperate if he wants to talk to the vegetables. Yeah, that's, truly desperate. And no one wants to talk to sick potatoes. A healthy carrot or a radish, on the other hand, I could see them being good conversationalists, but like sickly spuds, no thank you. Even with the alliteration, hard pass. Well, if you don't get answers from them, why don't we ask Juniper about it? Colony Tao's got plenty of veggies growing in the area. True. Tao has consistently proven their self-reliance, even without getting support from the castle. They may be able to impart some know-how. Colony Tao. Juniper's a good friend of ours. We've known him for, like, a few days, but he did teach us how to grind on ropes, so pretty advanced skill set. I'm sure they'll be able to help us. Understood. Then I'd like to inquire without delay. Could I ask you to accompany me? We're coming with you whether you like it or not. Ain't that what friends are for? Thank you, Uni. But before we depart, you want to stop by Kite's place, right? I was thinking it'd be a good idea to iron things out with him first, knowing that if he got the run of things, he'd just go and immediately attack another colony and be like, oh, yes, back to the old ways. Well, then we have the same agenda. Let's go and put him in his place before he, starts another war. You're not gonna keep us all in the loop here. Come on, guys. What are you talking about, Lance? We're literally just going to talk to Kite so we can, like, take over for a hot minute. We're taking some of the toxic potatoes with us. Perhaps Juniper will be able to advise us on the matter. Oh, well, just say so next time. We literally did. That's what Noah was all about, Lance. Try and keep up. You're making a mountain out of a reek hill. Right, reeks. They're a monster. Apparently reeks are like moles in this universe. Stop pouting, Lance. It's unbecoming. Shut up. Who's pouting? I'm pouting? You're pouting. That's something a pouter would say, Lance. Alright, where is Kite? Is he by the canteen, as he always is? He's right over here. You couldn't just draw him in, gesture over, have him sit down? You're going to Colony Tao to meet some archer that knows their veggies. Well, I mean, I think that's a bit reductive of a description when talking about someone like Juniper. I mean, his most prolific accomplishment is the rope grinding. I will never let that... I'll never drop that topic of accolade, because it is truly a magnificent skill. We're thinking of discussing the issue with the fields in person, and well, why didn't you tell me this sooner? We literally just talked about this 30 seconds ago, Kite. I'll get Fox and the others to hold the fort down while we're away. You guys go on ahead. What, you're coming as well now? I did say I'd work with you, didn't I? Everyone will be so relieved if we can get some good news out of this. Alright, then I'll see you there. Oh, and I'd like to bring along one of those potatoes if you don't mind. Zeon, why would I mind? They are literally toxic and causing mass dysentery with all of the people in the colony. We could not get rid of these things fast enough if we tried. Take as many as you like. Just do not mix them up. You would not like the results. The outhouse stinks. We had to dig a new hole. Either way, not talking about those topics anymore. I'll see you at Colony Tao.
I see some relations have changed.
All right. Well, if that's the case, let's just go straight to Tau. Oh wait, not the area map. I'll see you guys in Tau. We're going to the Pentalus region. A hop, skip, and a jump all the way to Pentalus.
It's just so verdant here. Very different from back home.
Both places have their merits. I like Colony 9 too, of course.
I don't know. I like the earthy aroma of Colony Tau more than, you know, the open areas of 9. Either way, we're here, gossip, but it is not the Colony Tau episode.
The fields are over there.
Yes, they are, Zeon.
At the splendor of these fields.
I mean,
This field, how ample its furrows.
are you going to wax poetic about the nature of the fields? For how long, Zeon? There's only 2 of them. I understand they're impressive and they have very green leaves. It's like I said, Zeon, you've got to de-weed your garden. Juniper, we need advice. And unfortunately, it doesn't revolve around ropes this time.
They seem to be growing nicely.
Yes, they should be ready for harvest soon. It's best to pick them just as soon as they start to wilt.
You let them wilt, even after nurturing them so carefully.
You get a larger yield this way.
Incredible. So, they're not actually dying, but rather making way for new life. Much like us.
Now that you mention it, yes. All life is built upon some kind of sacrifice.
Indeed. Life is a cruel thing. Now that we are free of our flame clock, I am all the more aware of this fact.
I don't believe we've been acquainted yet.
Zeon, commander of Colony 9. I do apologize for this sudden visit.
Juniper, I also act in the capacity of commander for Colony Tau.
We're here today to ask for your advice.
Oh, do tell. In the natural world, some plants contain toxic elements, usually to fend off predators. I'd guess that these belong to that category.
I was afraid of this.
It must have been frustrating.
Yes. For the whole colony. I don't mind the toil myself. Such was my decision. But as for my friends, I'd rather they simply enjoy the result.
I understand. I know that feeling. I'd like to suggest a different crop, drawing from our experience here. Would you wait here a moment, please?
Phew. Finally caught up.
You took your sweet time.
Sorry, I lost my bearings. So, did you figure out the issue?
Oh, sorry to keep you. Look here. These will grow even in the harshest. And you are?
Kite. Lieutenant, from Colony 9.
Hello, Kite. I'm Juniper. It's a pleasure to meet you.
What the? Why is my chest? Just ignore me. I'm fine. Are those my imitators?
Oh yeah, they do look similar. They're not, right?
No, they're toxic. I knew it. This is one of Agnes's kite.
It's true. When considering root vegetables, poisonous tubers are relatively common. However, these spongy buds are... Huh?
It's sweet. Already more than edible.
You mean it's safe? Really?
Yes.
I think I'd bake him first myself.
Silence, Lance.
These buds, they're the pride and joy of our colony. I'm so glad you like them. Really.
I don't... Where do you find this trust? These were our enemies.
Yes, but not now.
I get that. I know that. But still, if only you weren't Agnion.
I'm sorry we put you through that.
It's perfectly fine. I think you should talk to your soldier in private, though.
Let me be clear. We do not bear any ill will toward Colony Tau, nor do we...
I didn't mean as a commander. More as one person to another. Your friends. Didn't you want them to be happy, rather than toiling and struggling in vain? And one more thing. The pivotal factor is the soil.
Soil?
Check to make sure that there's earth wormwood growing in your fields. I'll forward the steps you'll need to take to your iris for reference. Did I say something funny?
No. I'm just pleasantly surprised at how earnest you are. I'll take a look as soon as we're back at the colony. Oh, and if you've any problems on your end, would you allow us to lend our support?
Problems?
It wouldn't feel right if the goodwill only went one way. Am I right?
I understand. Let me consider.
I'm glad we could talk. We'll make some wonderful fields yet.
I look forward to that day.
I see some relations have changed.
Smell.
Building bridges between colonies. That is the power
Looks
of a
like
delicious
relations
tuber.
have changed.
But again, there is plenty of gossip in Colony Tau, and we're not doing any of it because we have to go back to the Colony 9 because, we need to plant our tubers. So, we'll save everything in Colony Tau for a future episode. Right now, I'll see you guys back at the Etia region to continue this quest.
This Earth is what matters.
Zeon heading straight for the fields. Alright, he wants to put that knowledge straight to use.
Hey, you know what happens if you pull out earthwormwood? Its roots wriggle around and stuff like they're alive. Gives me the creeps.
Stop trying to worm your way out of this.
According to Juniper's information, the presence of earthwormwood improves the soil's drainage. In other words, it makes for earth that is best suited for potato growing.
All right already. I guess we just get on with it, yeah?
We just get on with it.
Can't find a single one of them.
I guess it's not the best soil.
I knew it was just some kind of trick. There was no way it was gonna be that easy.
Look here, you.
Enough, Lance. Kite, I know you're worried about the fields. Come over here and let's talk.
No need. I don't have anything to say to you.
Right.
We probably want to check out some other sites, I guess.
Right. There should be some untended land not far from the colony. Let's do a sweep.
We'll update you if we find anything.
Sparks. What's wrong with me?
I see some relations have changed.
Well, now we're on the hunt for earthwormwood, which is apparently an extremely creepy, wriggling, wreathing plant, which is a pretty gross. I'm with Lands on this one. I do not want to I don't want to see moving plants like that. Just no, thank you. But yeah, if you haven't noticed, there is actual voice acting in these dialogues. Rather than me doing a single monotone voice for the entire thing, you actually get the characters, which is something unique to hero quests. Well, and the main quest, obviously, but like the hero quests have voice acting, and at least one proper, well done cutscene, where Kite had a bit of a love at first sight with Juniper. But I'm pretty sure I want to cut out all of the erroneous searching, so I'm pretty sure this is the one that we need.
There we go! Earthwormwood!
Ugh.
Don't worry, it's not gonna bite.
I'm not worried about it biting.
Looks like we found our spot. I'll inform Kite.
You think he'll actually help us?
Don't worry. He's a bit delicate in some areas, but when he starts something, he will see it through.
What is it?
I've lost contact.
What a jerk. Now he won't take your calls.
Whoa, now, we should probably hear his side of the story, yeah? Let's stop stirring the pot.
I've already talked to him, but it didn't prove very effective.
He's taken us personally, so it'll probably take some time. Both of you are being too quick to judge. Don't be so hasty.
Hasty? Me?
It's like Juniper said. You need to speak to him man to man, not soldier to soldier. Like how you talk to Lance.
Oh, yeah. Why are you and Lance always fighting anyway?
He just gets on my nerves.
Sorry, what? Right back at you, pal.
Excuse me?
I don't think that counts as fighting, Senna.
Yeah, they're just having some banter. That's how you should be with Kite, too. You're always talking on a commander-lieutenant level.
I hadn't realized. So I've been issuing him orders instead of talking to him on an equal footing.
Talk to him again. I think it'll go better this time.
Yes. Perhaps it will. I'll try.
Well, we can make that happen super quickly. I suppose all we have to do is go back to the colony and find Kite. Hopefully he's actually in the colony, and we don't have to go on some kind of fetch quest to find him. That would just be inconvenient. Oh, nope, there he is. I've been proven incorrect, and I am so glad for it.
Hey, Kite. What do you want?
We've good news. We found a plot that would be perfect for farming.
Really? That's great! I mean, well, that's just great, in the eye-rolling sense.
So you won't help us out?
Well, I never said that.
Talk to us, boss. You gonna get your hands muddy or not?
Yes. All right? I'll do it. I'll do my snuffing job. Okay, so, what are we planting?
Spongy spuds. Juniper's already told us how to grow them.
Oh, here we go again.
Don't grumble. That potato was truly delicious.
Fine. Whatever. Just give me the spuds. What?
Of course. We still need potatoes to plant.
You didn't get them ready?
We were so focused on looking for earthworm wood.
It happens.
This isn't like you, Commander. Did you eat something funky?
Nobody's perfect. Even the most scrupulous perfectionist is liable to err, on occasion.
All right. Just hurry up and get some. Spongy spuds, right? Let's start with about 10 of those.
We'll gather them as fast as we can. Shall we meet again in the fields?
Sure thing. Just send me the location by iris. I see some relation.
Why use the iris? You could just point to it. It's literally just... It's right there on the riverbank. How many spuds do we have? We have to go to the Pentalus region to find spuds? How many do we have? We have 0 spongy spuds in Mactha. Alright, fine. I guess in the effort of doing this quest today, because I do want to... I'll finish all of this, the Colony 9 stuff. I'll finish that up with Zeon's quest. I'm going to Pentalus, I'm going to get the spuds, and then I'll meet you back here when I'm done. Alright, we're back. I got all the potatoes. It didn't take long at all. They were literally all in one little area. Just follow your yellow quest marker, and you'll be able to get them so very super quick-like. Let's put them in the ground. Let's Martian his how.
Now we can finally get planting.
No, that step comes last. First, we need to till the soil so that the seed potatoes can take root more easily.
So what's that actually mean? Till? I think I'm a bit lost.
You toss the soil to trap the air in it, it seems. according to Juniper, there are 3 main layers of soil.
Yeah, so we just rough it up a bit. I get you.
Lands. The crudeness of your summaries never ceases to amaze me.
There's not much point to it all, though, is there?
Come on now. Don't be like that. Let's just do what we can.
It'll only take 2 ticks.
You and your ticks, man. It's not about speed. We need precision here, folks.
Just follow the procedure I sent to your irises. Ask me if there's anything you're unclear on.
Okay then, guys. Let's do this.
This is looking good.
That was pretty fun, hey, Mimi?
And now we water them.
Ugh, I wish I was the one being watered. I stink of dirt.
Should we wait for the rain? In this instance?
Yeah. I think it's best if we let nature take care of the rest. I get the feeling we should interfere as little as possible.
But rainfall isn't always guaranteed. If you rely too much on the weather, it may come back to bite you.
Then, what if you control soil humidity as you wait for the rain? And if ever the rain doesn't come for a while, then you can water your crops yourself.
That sounds smart. Let's wait a while and see how things unfold.
You just leave that to us.
Oh, what?
Zeon and the others aren't going to stick around here forever. Who else is there?
Besides, it'll only take 2 ticks.
Kite, can I trust you to handle it?
Yeah, go on then.
Come back and have a look after the rain, though, would you?
Right. We'll do that.
Oh, we have discovered our spud patch.
Once again, I'm powerless.
Indeed, that's definitely where the problem lies.
Yeah, Zeon, why can't you be like a rain totem? Why can't you summon the weeping heavens down upon us? But yeah, I guess we have to wait for the rain to come. No, actually we don't. There is a little cheat that the developers of this game put in that we can make very good use of. And it is this Nopon that's just here, so conveniently waiting for something just like this to happen. Splish Splash. Splish Splash, I'm a-taking a bath. Da-na-na-na. Rain. It's the type of weather that extreme damp and mood of Splish Splash. It also generally tend toward dampness. Casting for vote of sympathy, but no one bite, as usual. Meme, Splish Splash, smell scent of moisture on breeze. Should Splish Splash cast Cloud's friend's word, it gonna cost you. Yes, this particular Nopon will only show up during the quests where you need to force it to rain, so you can force it to rain by the power of magic Nopon magic. And gold. So we're going to pay him 10,000 gold because we are literally filthy stinking rich, and 10,000 gold is a drop in a bucket, and it should be for you as well at this point in the game. So we're going to pay him, and he's going to force it to rain for us. It's a convenience factor, people. Splish Splash will take it from here.
Rain, how inconvenient.
Tyon, have you missed the entire point of what we've been after? So spectacular. Yeah. If you got the gold, talk to him. You can force it to rain and advance your rain-dependent quests. You do not have to forcibly change time with your time god powers. And you can just force it to rain and continue on. It's super easy and convenient.
So, why isn't anything budding?
The seed potatoes are rotting. Perhaps we gave them too much water.
Oh no.
Does the soil not drain properly? Or was it something else?
It's my fault. I was giving them extra water from time to time, because I didn't want them drying out.
Fox.
I thought I was being careful. Never considered that I might be overdoing it.
Well, we'll just have to try this again. Let's wait for the next rainy spell.
Sorry, guys.
Don't blame it on yourself.
Yeah, but if I hadn't done this, we wouldn't have to...
Oh, if only! What's done is done, man. You can't change the past. So let's just recoup our losses and do even better next time round.
Huh.
That's a good attitude, Kite. I like it.
I'm good either way, to be honest.
Huh. Classic Eastman.
Guess I'll stick it out for a while longer. Thanks, Kite.
Credit where it's due. That was actually pretty good.
His words came from the heart. I think that's why it resonated with them.
Kite's always been annoyed at being second best. He knows the frustration of not living up to his own standards. And that really struck a chord.
Complimenting others' weak points has always been a talent of his. It's something I could never do.
Hey! I think we'll go ahead and till the soil again. Take out the rotted spuds. So, if you don't mind...
Got it. We'll grab a new batch for you.
I'm really sorry about this. We'll need you to get 10 more seed potatoes then.
Don't worry. We'll pick a really good selection this time. Just you wait.
How absolutely annoying. I literally paid for this rain and you've overwatered my potatoes? Ugh, stupid fox. Getting into the spuds. I hate when the foxes get into your gardens. They ruin everything. Fine. I want to finish this stupid quest today. What is it with Zeon's quests in particular, making the episodes run an exorbitant amount of time? I wonder if this episode is going to run longer than an hour. I severely hope not. If I don't want it to, I should stop talking. I'm going to go to Pentelis, get more potatoes, and I'll meet you right back here. It won't take but a minute for you guys. Alright, we're back. I got the potatoes again. 10 more potatoes. Please don't let Fox into the garden this time. Maybe we should, like, put up a fence. Keep him out of it. I mean, like... Ugh. No, whatever.
Now we wait for the rain.
Come on, buds. Start your budding already.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Splish Splash, I need your expertise. Please make it rain again. Summon down the torrential deluge of heaven. Give me rain. I demand it. As well as my purse. You have another $10,000. Yep, 10,000 gold.
Rain. A blessing.
A blessing indeed. So-ctacular. Now we can continue with our potatoes. Don't you just love being able to summon rain at will? I wish you could do that in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. It'd be so convenient for so many things.
We did it! They're budding!
Talk about suspenseful.
Manana excited for yummy harvest! Hope they grow up big and strong!
Yeah, we need to take good care of them.
Looks like it's going well.
Indeed. Now we can breathe a sigh of relief.
We'll want to take care of the fertilizer now, right? How do we distribute it?
Actually, I have just the person for that. Earl's a dab hand at gardening. I'm sure he'll be able to help us out if we explain our situation.
I'd appreciate that. Incidentally, where did Kite go?
Stormed off after saying he'd done his field tending duty. Guess he's still not over it.
I suppose it's time for us to pack up. We can't just leave that guy alone. He's always been there for us, through thick and thin.
I know. You don't need to worry about us. Make sure my lieutenant gets the care he deserves.
Will do.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure Earl will explain it for you, but you know the fertilizer? Seems you make it by crushing up seeds, bones, and plants and mixing it all together. Oh, and he also said that having a few helix conches on you would save him some trouble.
You'll get that done in 10 ticks. Or else.
That might be a little tight for us, but we can certainly try.
Oh my gosh, this quest never ends. Oh, I think we already have all the items. Oh, thank goodness. That is what diligent looting and scavenging gets you, people. Gather all of the collectibles so you don't have to continue on with such nonsensical requests. Ah, this quest never ends. Let me end the episode already. Commander Zeon, long time no see. I'll take any materials you have for the fertilizer off your hands, okay?
What was it we needed?
Oh, I have rich smelling Ainlud bone. Oh, that's fantastic. Have one more. Really glad we have everything. Diligent fighting and diligent collecting. You'll be good to go. We've got the fertilizer. Fantastic. Back to the fields, because of course. Why can't we just have a cutscene? Why do we need to do all of this meandering and busybody work? It wouldn't be a Xenoblade game if there wasn't busybody work. The potatoes are growing well, though, I do have to say.
Whoa! They got so big!
Filled to bursting with lively!
Applying fertilizer ought to further foster their growth.
So we just sprinkle the stuff on top and then we're done?
Wrong. They need to be able to absorb the nutrition easily, so first we combine the fertilizer with some soil. Then you spread the mixture around the roots.
So specific.
I've more or less memorized Juniper's info now. Let me know if there's anything you're unsure of.
I can see his time in the survey branch has seeped in, right down to his marrow.
I suspect he might have actually been born with it. He's just the meticulous type.
That's about all we can ask for. I'm grateful.
I'll let him know. All right, guess it's back to the grindstone.
Now to wait for more rainfall.
Oh, I'm shaking with excitement.
Are you really?
Well, yeah, we all worked hard for this.
You tell him, love. Let's see what the coming rain brings.
Yeah!
This is the quest that never ends. Never, 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 never ends. These are the most expensive potatoes. Wow, that lag. Most expensive potatoes I have ever grown. We're up to 30 grand for potatoes. At this point, just open up a trade agreement with Tau for theirs. Splishy splashy, another 10,000. Yep, please, more rain. Soaktacular. Wait, what? Did I just give you... I gave you $10,000 just for you to fail? I should drown you in this river. Give me another one. Fine, yeah, we're up to 40,000. Thoughts of scrumptious meal, we're drowning. Splishy splashy. I will literally murder you. What is this, 60,000? Oh, fine. 60,000 gold for Zeon. You better be so damn grateful. Not only have we gone to the Fornis Etia Pentalus, not only we've gone to Pentalus 2 separate occasions, that's like months of travel time, have we spent 60 grand on rain. My gosh, these potatoes better be the best damn potatoes ever.
These little guys have come a long way.
They in springtime of youth, growing up into fine young potatoes.
Nothing gets Manana excited like the prospect of a full belly.
Can you blame her?
Resounding no.
Huh? Why have they changed color?
Huh?
Oh no, they're withering. Why though? It can't be time to harvest them yet, surely.
I dread to think so. But it could be one of the diseases mentioned in the reference materials. The damage seems to spread from the lesions here, on the root. They bear resemblance to the black rot.
Oh, they better not be. That's supposed to cause rapid decay. Spreads easily too.
Let's check the others for similar symptoms. On the double. Lend me a hand, everyone.
Oh, if it rains, it pours. Why is it always something? Just let me end the episode. They've all changed color. Oh, the spongy spud woes. Changing color. So not only do we have to deal with $60,000 worth of potatoes and untold costs of time getting these things, we also have to worry about stupid spud disease. Oh, this is so inconvenient. You have no idea how tempted I am to end the episode. But you just know that the instant I end the episode and pick this up on the next episode, it'd be like one conversation before it's all done and forevermore done, and the potatoes are fine. But like, ugh. I'm so sorry if this episode is so long. Don't feel bad about watching this at 2 times speed or at skipping past all of this. It's nonsensical, I'm well aware. Oh, I suppose we have to go now discuss the spuds. They've all been rotted. They've been rotted. So Zeon's like, oh, I'm so sorry. You have to go back to Pentelis and get me more potatoes. This last batch was, rotted. Oh, I'm just just get these discussions over with. Spongy spuds.
Could you all come round for a second?
Judging by the state of the stems, I think we're on the mark. It's the black rot, no question. Bubonic plague, it's the damn rats. And here I was thinking we should have blamed the fox. But they were looking so healthy just a little while ago. Can't we help them somehow? There's only one solution, and that's to dispose of all the infected stems. We have to cull the diseased population before it spreads. That's what Juniper's data says, at least, anyhow. That's less helping and more harm reduction, though. Can't we just pluck the bad leaves, leave the rest there? No, we have to pull out the whole stem. You realize what you're saying. After all the hard work we've put in, and all of the tens of thousands of gold. I wish we could save them all, truly I do, but the rot is spreading fast. The more time we spend yammering on under this nice canopy eating our potatoes is another moment that another potato has turned rotten. Pull out the bad ones and that's the end of it. Not much point in trying to find alternatives because at this rate. A fierce debate you're having here. Yes, we're discussing the toxic taters. Why are you so laid back about this, Chief? This is Colony 9's future on the line here. You're absolutely correct, Lance, and I'm not being laid back. I am unimaginably stressed at the moment. We simply have to pull out all the affected stems to avoid losing everything. There's no other way. Why are we discussing this so much? Just go and do it. Weed out the bad to save the rest. It's something. Not everything is profound, Tayo. Not everything has to be some kind of existential lesson. Ugh. Stupid survey branch people. They always get so hoity-toity about their words. You may not think it, but I often lack the backbone needed of a commander. Are we really having this conversation now, Zeon? It's not the time. Even this far into my terms, I've often faltered and vacillated, questioning my actions. That is until you taught me about the importance of failing and starting anew. We are literally talking about the potatoes. We're not doing an existential conversation right now, Zeon. It was an invaluable lesson to learn. The potatoes are dying, Zeon, please. Had to really hammer it into that hard, thick head of yours before it stuck, though. I'll take that as a compliment. The potatoes, Zeon, please. If Zeon's not giving up, then neither am I. Senna, the potatoes are crying. We'll do what we can and we'll do it right. We need to pluck the potatoes, please, guys. That's right, and we better start now. Time waits for no spud. We're gonna get back to that field and the spuds will all be dead. Time to pull out the bad we could have done this a half hour ago. Oh, you're welcome, Zeon, I suppose. So inconsiderate of the poor potatoes. It's like, yeah, I really lacked the conviction needed to lead. And even after so many failures, it's a good lesson to... Just shut up, Zeon. The potatoes are dying. They are dying.
Don't fail me now.
They are potatoes, Zeon. They can't understand the English language. Oh, at least we only have to do 5 of them. We need to quarantine these potatoes. That's 2. Let's pull this one out. That should do it. That's 3. pull these stems out. That should do it. That's 4. Get rid of these sickly potatoes.
That looks to be all of them.
We'll have to monitor them for a short while. Take note of the state of the stems, not just the color of the leaves.
We should fix up the soil too, right?
Think so. It's supposed to be bad if the underground bits are exposed to light.
Might as well pull up the weeds while we're at it too, huh?
Don't pull the potatoes themselves out.
Mate, I can tell the difference.
And then we hope for rain.
What's wrong?
Oh, I was just thinking how times change. It wasn't so long ago that my sole thoughts were about keeping the flame clock topped up. Now here I am, worrying about soil and potatoes, looking up at the sky. I could never have imagined myself in such a position.
True. Who'd have thought you'd chomp on a raw potato or admit to lacking a spine?
Please, don't remind me. I feel flushed just thinking about it.
But I think we've grown a lot closer as a result. I feel like I know you better. Sometimes you don't really get to know someone until you've clashed first and then sorted out your differences.
You don't beat around the bush, do you?
Anyway, I think we've done what we can here. Let's report back into Juniper.
Why do we have to report to Juniper? Oh my gosh, I genuinely thought I was going to have to spend another 10 grand on Rain. Why do we have to go to Juniper? Alright, fine. Get this over with already. Going to stupid Pentalus. I am so sorry, guys, once again for this being so long. Juniper, our potatoes are ready. Talk to me, Juniper, please. The black rot, you say. Did you deal with it accordingly? Yes, we took them out. Stem, root, and leaf. We pulled out all the stems that had discoloration, but we're not sure if that's going to be enough to stop the spread. Trust me, there's no way to flatten that curve. We were wondering if you could take a look for us if it's not a bad time for you. From what you're telling me, that might be the best course of action. Yes, you're really having some bad luck, and it's taking up so much time. By the way, do you have anyone keeping watch over the fields? Oh no, we left a fox in charge, didn't we? We're going to go back and the fields are going to be dead, aren't they? You mean like a patrol? It's not just Colony 9 that are strapped for food, remember? You never know who or what could be lying in wait. You do remember the hungry and lewd debacle? Yeah, that was not a fun experience. We'll get someone on it right away. Thanks for the advice, Juniper. Anyway, I'll get ready for the trip to Colony 9. I'll meet you guys there. Alright, fine. Back to Colony 9. Alright, we're back at the colony. Oh, we have a cutscene not at the fields this time. Fantastic.
Sounds a little rowdy over there.
Is that?
It came from over there. Let's hurry.
For the fields!
You are not getting through me! I won't let their efforts go to waste!
Kite!
You lot!
Talk later. Let's teach those creatures never to set foot upon this land again. We will defend this place with our lives. Show them there is strength in unity.
Oh boy, hungry ropals. Alright, I can finish a thought. I will know for the future if I'm going to do a hero quest to dedicate an own episode to it, because this is going on for far too long, and once again, a third time, massive apologies for taking up so much time. Just watch the video at 2x speed, you'll get the gist of it. And in an effort to speed things along, I am not going to force you to watch me kill all of these rogue, hungry, field-trashing ropals. We'll skip to the end, and we'll just deal with them, and it will be super quick and easy, even though people are dying. Oh boy. Alright, fine. This is fine. It's fine. I'll see you at the end of this fight. Alright, we're finally back. You would not believe how difficult a time I've been having with this stupid thing. I didn't realize originally that they were level 49 and we were only level 43. Once I realized that, I chose not to retry the battle, went to the barracks, leveled up to 45, and then I'm like, this is still not working, not even close. So I redid everyone's classes to much better classes. I literally had to change everyone's classes. And I took like 7 to 10 separate attempts just to get this stupid fight to work properly, to like even have a chance at winning. And like, oh my goodness gracious, it took forever to finally get lucky enough to actually get one that worked. But we're here, and we're in this chain attack. The biggest problem with these ropals is that each and every one of them had multi-hit moves, like AoE charge attacks right in front of them. So all 3 of them could like charge in front of them and hit multiple people. And because they were so high leveled compared to us, they did like instantaneous victory, because they also have attacks that can burn us, and that's just not fun either. And it just drained our HP real quick, real fast. Just finished with Senna. I don't care about strategy. We finally beat this stupid fight. I have literally been recording this one episode as of speaking for an hour and a half. So I genuinely have no idea how long this particular episode is going to be once I cut it down. And again, I'm sorry for making you sit here and watch this entire... You could just skip all and just... I don't... Why do you bother watching this content? It's so tedious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you've made it to this part of the video, just comment down below, these spuds are not worth it. Because they're really not worth it. Finally defeated. Give me some, just finish this stupid thing already.
People, how are we?
We're fine, at least.
They really tore up the place, huh?
Sorry. I couldn't stop them.
It's not your fault, Kite.
Besides, you were the first to come running here. Don't feel bad. You were tending the fields, weren't you? Trying to keep them safe. The whole time.
I couldn't just sit back. But there was hardly any point.
You shouldn't put yourself down.
You? What are you?
If I could just...
I'll help you. And pull! Guess I don't know my own strength.
Thank you very much.
Are those?
I'm afraid I failed to mention something. Spongy's buds are quite special. They actually use the field itself as a means of storage.
That's why you recommended growing them. Astounding.
Sorry I doubted you. The reason I didn't trust you before, it wasn't because you were Agnian. No, it's because I was weak. Now, I don't expect you to forgive me or anything like that. But I know I caused hurt. I'm so sorry.
Now come on, raise your head. You refused to give in. You struggled to change things for the better. The way I see it, that's not weakness. Not from what I hear, anyway.
You don't... No, you don't even know me.
Making a change, Kite. It takes guts. You're a good man. We didn't admit it. But then again, neither did you.
You know what? No one's ever told me that.
I'm sorry about that. I think from now on, I'll make an effort to remind you. Kite, you're an asset to us all.
Commander, could you perhaps help me with a problem? If your offer of support still stands, that is.
Sure. Ask us anything.
Would it be possible to permit me to visit Colony 9 more frequently?
That's no issue for me.
I'm not directly asking for help with a specific problem, but I'd like it if we could build friendly relations between us. If that's all right.
Now I see. Feel free to visit anytime.
Same here. Very happy to have you.
Thank you very much, Kite.
What's all this then? Kite's acting weird.
What I'm more worried about is what will happen to the tending of the fields.
I'll be sure to ask them. But maybe not right now. Just look. They're having so much fun.
And with that, Reasons to Evolve, our hero quest for Zeon is finally complete. Heroes class rank limit broken. Dutiful Zeon, Guardian Commander. The hero's class rank has increased to level 20. Yes, that is how you strengthen the commanders. No, not the commanders, but how you strengthen your heroes. Look at this. Where is he? Hero. Yeah, you can see rank 20 for Zeon under his little title, Guardian Commander. Everyone else is level 10 that we have. Except for Zeon. So, do their hero quest. That's how you get their level ups. But I'm not going to talk at you anymore. You're smart enough to get the knowledge into the ground. We're done at Colony 30. Colony 9. We're done here. I am not spending another second doing side quests in this infernal, time-consuming hell. I am going on to Colony Gamma in the next episode. And I am done here. I'm sorry it took so long. Thank you. If you are here for this entire thing, thank you so much. Like, even more so than normal. But, either way, whether you watched for 30 seconds or the entirety of this cursed, expensive, long potato fest, thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you next time for more side quests that I can guarantee will not take this long. Later.